All right, section 3.2 has some different notation for us. So this is called summation, and this big E, that is the Greek letter sigma. And it means sum. So do you remember what sum means in math? It means add. So we're adding all of these things together. On the bottom, it says k equals 1. This is called our lower limit, and it tells us where to start. And then n, this is called the upper limit, and it tells us where to stop. And then the x sub I, this is the argument. It is what we are adding. Okay, so once you get the hang of it, it's really not that bad. It just looks so different than anything we've done before. So if I want to write this in expanded form, I'm starting at k equals 1, and I'm ending at k equals 3. That's what those numbers on top of the sigma mean. And then we're adding using 4k. So I'm going to replace k with 1, and then replace k with 2, and then replace k with 3. 4 times 1, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 3, 12. And then remember, the whole thing means to add. So it really means 4 plus 8 plus 12. And this is called expanded form when we just leave it with the addition signs between them. If it said evaluate, we would actually add them and get 24. So 2 different things depending on the instructions. Okay, so sometimes we get crazy numbers. Like look at our example here. We're starting at k equals 1 and we're ending at 32. We do not want to go calculate 32 numbers and then add them up. That would take forever. So there's a shortcut formula. This is the formula. So a sub 1 is the first term, and that is when k equals 1. And then a sub n is the nth term, and that is up here. Remember, n equals 32. So that's when k is 32. And we're trying to find the sum of the 32 terms. N is 32. So right here, n is 32. So we have to go calculate the first term and the 32nd term, and then we're going to divide that all by 2. So let's do that. When k equals 1 and k equals 32, and remember, here's what we're adding. So that's 8 times 1, which is 8. And then 8 times 32, that's going to be a big number. 256. All right, so now I'm going to go rewrite this. So sum of 32 is n, that's 32. And then we take our first term plus our last term and divide that all by 2. And that is the sum of all 32 terms. So 32, 8 plus 256, all divided by 2. So 4,224. So do you see that would have taken a long time if we were to do it all individually? So that's why we have that formula.